I appreciate the question, man. Really, I guess it just depends on what you're going for, really. Air shocks, in my opinion, man, are basically just made to help you haul a heavier load easier. Kind of takes a little bit of pressure off your leaf springs, you know what I mean? But I think what people are failing to understand is you can't just throw air shocks on it and expect to go up and down a few inches. It's not going to happen. Cause I've got in here, man, and I have mono-leafed it. I've actually put shims in it, so all the angles still sit really nice. Fresh U-joints because of it, because it is still a pretty steep angle. So that's how I get most of my play, man, is being really flexible with that mono leaf. So everybody's always like, oh, you can't haul nothing, Yeah, I get that, okay? That's why I have my stock Yukon with a 6-liter all-wheel drive. But anyway, back to the toy. So yeah, man, I guess like I said, it all depends on your application. If you're gonna be towing something with the S10, then sure, man, throw them on there and you can definitely haul heavier loads without sitting so far down in the rear. If you look into like lower one, then air shocks are awesome if you have a mono-leaf setup, because otherwise, when you put air in the shocks, it's just gonna raise the truck up. It's not gonna lower it down. So like I said, I get all of my lowering on my truck from having a mono-leaf. It's very soft. So it's soft enough that the air shocks can air it way up, and also when the air shocks go way down, it's very soft, so the axle sags or leaf spring sag, whatever. Side note though, if you do a 98 Chevy like this one, as of right now, I have no bump stops, mono leaf setup, shims in it, more or less like racing U-joints, supposed to be really tough for the angles. Yeah, I've still got about 2 inches, if not closer to 2.5, between my axle and my frame. So it still has a lot of ride quality in the back at this point. The front's always gonna be stiff. It's torsion bars and they're cranked up. But anyhow, that's how you get your Tau Ford going on, minus a front lift, all right? Monroe air shocks. Just go ahead and do yourself a favor and buy Monroe air shocks. You'll like them. Like $80, can't beat it. Maybe even cheaper for a S10 because it's smaller, who knows?